Hi everyone, I'm back with another video. And if you're new here, I'm Sandra, and this channel is all about putting my little Greek, our little Greek, into practice. I found a new approach to verbs that I wanted to share here with you. It will help you wrap your head around the subjunctive and past tense, and it will help you feel more confident when it comes to verbs. I'm a language teacher teaching Spanish and German, and this system that I'm about to share with you has helped my students a great deal. Instead of learning verbs the traditional way, such as I say, you say, he says, I just focus on the first person, on the I form. Let's go basic. I memorize that I say is both leo and po. There's no lesser form. There is no normal one and the exception, right? Both mean I say and are used in different settings and scenarios. The same goes for I said. It's both είπα and έλεγα. I know that typically one is translated as I said and the other one as I was saying. But I remember from my first contact with Greek verbs, there is no such thing as I say versus I'm saying. It's in both cases the same Greek verb. So why should it be any different in past tense? I said to me is both είπα and έλεγα, and I choose the form according to the scenario. Mind you, this system works for me and my students. You do you. There are many ways to learning. The choice between leo and po, είπα and έλεγα isn't always that easy. It takes knowing the rules and developing a feeling for the language. But what I want to have in place are the forms. I can't make a quick decision between είπα and έλεγα if I'm still at this point slightly hesitant to whether it's είπα, είδε, είδα, είπα, είπε. No, that's like shooting myself in the foot. What I need is this, and I invite you to join me. I say leo po. I said είπα, έλεγα. And I won't stop here. What about my imperatives? Say, don't say. Πες mean peace. And I will simplify it here to just these forms. There are more, but these are the most common ones. When we look at other verbs, I will include the other forms. So altogether, I have 6 verb forms. And let's not shy away from raising the bar to being perfect. There's one thing I know that doesn't work. Knowing a lot, so. I rather know less verbs, but very well. Let's not spread ourselves thin here. So one more time. I say is both and. I said is both and. Say, don't say. And in this context, today's meme, which is hilarious. Let's read it first. I find my memes on Instagram. Είπα κάτι στην αδελφή μου και της είπα να μην το πει στη μάνα μου. Το είπε στη μάνα μου και της είπε να μην μου πει ότι το ξέρει. Η μάνα μου πήρε να μου πει ότι το ξέρει, αλλά να μην πω στην αδελφή μου ότι μου το είπε. Παιδιά, η αδελφή μου είναι ηλίθια, αλλά μην της το πείτε ότι to είπα. A few quick explanations. Mom is mama, but also mana, or also and even more. So, η μάνα μου is mom or my mom. Then we have είπα, which is I said in simple past. It's a one-time event. It's not ongoing. And if είπα ends in in epsilon, it's the he, she, it form, most likely she said. And the one word I didn't know was the word for stupid, ilithia. Good to know. The rest of the text I find is easy, but a little confusing because of this very long run-on sentence and the back and forth between she said that I said and I said that she said. And what I like is the repetition of είπα, είπε, po, pi, pite, and the repetitive use of na, namin, nami, just to remind us that there is no then after na. And finally, the use of the word for sister. There are two. The one I prefer, adelphi. Well, it wasn't used. It's used here, adelphi, but okay, fine with me. And we have one other verb in past. It's simple past. It's the verb perno, which is I take or I get. And here it's used to express to call when we refer to a phone call. We have the e ending, the epsilon, which is the he, she, it form. So it is she called. So far, until now, we have like a rough skeleton of our Greek meme. And if you like this approach to learning Greek, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let's have a look now at the details here. And after this meme, if you want to hang around for a few more minutes, I'm going to do a mini drill with the verb to save. I want to go beyond just understanding the written Greek. And I want you to get to saying the verb fast. You'll see. So in our first sentence, είπα, I said something. Είπα κάτι στην. Here we have the se and the tin, to stin, to my sister. And I said to her. The to her is in tis. And it's followed by a na min. Remember, we can't say then. We have to go na min. Not to say it to my mother. It's a little ironic, a funny way of, because it's of course our mom, not to say it to my mom. And in the second sentence, είπε, she said it to my mom. We're talking about the sister. And we again have είπε, and she said to her, the tis, to our mom, to my mom, not to say, the P is for her not to say it to me, mu, na mi mu, that ότι το ξέρει, that she knows. Η μάνα μου, my mom or mom, πήρε, so this is past simple from perno, to take, to get, or to call. So my mom called to tell me, να μου πει, to tell me that she knows. Αλλά, but, and now look, the next verb here is po, me. But for me not to tell to my sister, στην αδελφή μου, not to tell her that she, my mom, είπε, that she told me. Do you see that I'm changing here a lot between the use of the verb say and tell? I say something, but I tell her. In Greek, I I use the same verb. In English, I jump. I jump between say and tell. Okay, Pedia, guys, my sister is stupid. But mintis to pite. So the pite is the imperative, plural. I talk to you guys, not to tell her. Don't tell her that I said that. I found this meme hilarious, and now I wanted to do a little mini drill with all the different verb forms. So if you're up for it, let's start. I say is both and in a sentence such as I say something, I use. Let's add one word. And as I mentioned earlier, I have to be careful here because in English it might sound better if I switch over to tell instead of say. Because now I want to add you. I say something to you. Or maybe it's more natural to say, I tell you something. How would that be? Next, I want. I want to say something. I want to tell you something. I want to tell her something. And I want to tell him something. Next, I want to tell you that I want to tell her that I want to tell her that I know. And I want to tell her that she knows it. Next, I said something. I said something to my sister. And I told my sister something. I told my sister that I told my mom. Or I told my sister that I told mom. Or I told my sister that I told it to mom. I just want one answer in Greek. And she told me not to tell mom. She told me not to tell mom. Next sentence. She always told her. And every time I said something, she told mom. Now, I don't say anything. I don't tell her anything. I didn't tell her anything. I didn't say anything. Say it. Don't say it. Don't tell her. So, I hope you liked today's meme and today's mini drill. It was all around the verb to say, a different approach, different times. And if you like this kind of learning, I hope to see you in my next video.